That should be good for now. Okay guys, it's Brian Pham, aka @PhamWow. I'm here at Studio Luma, and today I am doing some regular Cyclorama wall maintenance. When we did eventually get a studio, we ended up putting our minds together and figuring out how to create this wall. We came to agreement and it ended up being 20 feet this way and 20 feet this way. And so what we decided to do from there was planning. A lot of research on the internet on how to get one of these things done. And the idea was to create this curve. This curve resembled a paper backdrop curve. It curves down to the ground, creates that nice curve, doesn't create any hard lines in photography or videography or whatever. And so when I had seen one of these in real life, I was just like, oh, it's like a paper backdrop all around. No hard edges anywhere, curves, 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 curves. We knew we needed these arches. And then, you know me, I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I see this guy who's a carpenter and I'm like, hey, yo, listen, this is our schematic. This is what we want. Can you build it? He's like, yeah, we're gonna build it. I can build it for you. So I said I wanted a number of them. I went to go pick them up, brought them back, and we gathered all the other materials that we needed to get this done. Then we started building the wall. The first thing that we did was we nailed and screwed the MBF, MFB, whatever it's called, can't remember, down to the floor. Second thing that we did was we ended up screwing and nailing and gluing the arches against the floor and the wall. We put a number here, a couple in the corner here, because this is kind of like a three-way curve. And then we put a number over here and then a number up along the center where these two edges meet. After that, we ended up taking the hard board and putting anchors here and then bending it towards the arches and then nailing it and gluing it up along to the drywall that was here and here. Once that was done, what we ended up doing, I'm not going to talk about the problems that we ran into because we ran into a lot of problems, this being the first time we had ever built anything like this. But nevertheless, we ended up plastering every single seam that we put down here. The hardboard and the MFB/MBF was 4 feet by 8 feet. And then we did the hardboards the opposite way. And we ended up plastering all the seams to try to make a seamless look. For the most part, the hardest part to plaster was probably this edge right here, which actually, now that I'm touching it and feeling it, turns out really good, because if it was 1/8, it needed to taper off to get to this hardwood that was on the wall. The second hardest part to plaster was probably this corner right here, because it's more of like molding and sculpting than anything. And then we put the hardboard from here to here and plastered that down. And that's how this wall came to be honest with you. It was a work in progress. I kind of project managed it to try to get it done in 5 days, but we didn't get it done. And instead of getting it done in 5 days, which is very ambitious, we got it done in 5 weeks. But that's the story of the Cyclorama wall. It's just, if you guys ever want to know how it actually all came together, maybe we'll do a video in the future that kind of explains all the trials and tribulations of creating a Cyclorama wall. But if you actually do want to see a video like that, comment down below, let us know what you think. Let us know if you want to see a video or an explanation of actually how we step by step made the Cyclorama wall. So comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know. My name is Brian Pham, aka @PhamWow on Instagram. I'm here at Studio Luma, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! That was pretty good.